I'm Georgia Vargas, and I'm a book writing coach and speaker. And I'm all about helping female leaders and senior executives overcome their resistance and overwhelm to write a compelling book that's going to give them recognition, revenue, and results, success. So I want to talk to you today about the word authority. I think that's quite a fabulous word, authority. And for me, it's also includes confidence. And confidence is something that I've written about quite a lot in my books up there. And it's self-belief and self-confidence and believing in yourself and being able to say that you're good at something, that you're excellent at something, that you are a genius at something. It's about being confident enough to listen. You know, that two ears, one mouth. My friend came up with a better expression, which is be an elephant, not a crocodile. So it's about being able to listen as well as talk. It's about being able to pay attention to other people, to give them attention, to listen really well with your mind open, not dreaming up your responses and your ideas and opinions. I mean, I do that. I honestly do. But nevertheless, I make the effort to listen with an open mind and to wait for my turn to speak if it's necessary. I think as coaches and consultants, we do that really well. But in our conversations with other people, are we good at that? Because we often get triggered, don't we? We get triggered by topics, by attitudes, by people's way of dealing with life, with the way they approach it. And it triggers us to come up with some, I don't know, negativity in ourselves, impatience. I'm talking about myself as well, you know. So authority is being able to understand those things. And maybe that comes with experience, maturity. It's a kind of wisdom, isn't it? It's very much, I think, tied up with experience and wisdom. Would I have been this confident at 19? Probably not. It's something that I accumulated and learned as my experiences grew, as I became more competent. And which brings me on to the topic of mistakes and how we are, you know, often trained and educated and programmed or brainwashed to see mistakes as extremely negative things. But I have to say to you, I have made some extremely wonderful mistakes in my life. I see mistakes as something of a learning process, something that I need to be changing, because if I don't, if I keep making the same mistakes, well, I lose my authority, I lose my confidence, I lose what it means to be me, because I'm constantly making the same mistakes. So I don't beat myself up. I look for a solution. Well, I might call myself a funny name, you know, but I don't take it seriously and I don't beat myself up. I make sure that I take the time to think about it, to relax into it a little, to not take it so seriously, and to find a solution. It sounds easy. It's not. It's not always. You know, when I was in the music business, I was a saxophonist, and I didn't always sound good. You know, the first few years, you're still developing your embouchure, you're still developing your skills, the speed, your ability to improvise, to think outside of that box. There's so much space. And you know, I often made mistakes in the music I played. And people would look at me and go, that's her. I learned to mime. I learned to mime, you know. But seriously, I made many mistakes and I just went back to learn it. I just repeated and repeated and rehearsed and rehearsed. And you know, life is like that. And by rehearsals, by exercising, by practicing, we become better at it. We're smoother. And so when I rehearsed a song 55,000 times, I got good at it. I was able to play it with, free feeling, a smooth energy, and to be able to improvise and let my imagination roll and come up with some really nice, sweet sounds. And that's authority, isn't it? I'd love to know what you think authority means for you. I don't mean that kind of patriarchal, totalitarian authority that we've been experiencing in the last few years, that, top-down thing. I don't mean that. I mean the authority that you have as a coach, as a consultant, as a speaker in your business. How do you exude your authority? How do you let people feel that when they're in your company, they feel, she's got that credibility that I like. She gives me confidence because she's confident. What do you think? Do you feel that kind of authority? Do you feel that kind of confidence? I'd love to know. So for me, as I said, that authority is really about the self-confidence. And it's the confidence to ask for what you want in life, to be able to speak and say what you want in life. And one of the things that I encourage and promote, and I've written about in all my books, is our voice and our pen are our two most powerful tools of communication. They are our two most powerful tools, when we speak and when we write. And as you know, the colloquial language, well, colloquial language has a lot of space and a lot of imagination. We can do so much with it. The written form is peppered with punctuation, but it's still a wonderful way to express ourselves. And of course, as a book writing coach, as a writer, having worked in many different genres, I just love writing. I love that connection between my brain, my soul, my tongue, my heart, and how it all comes out through my fingers. It's a wonderful thing to write. And it's different to speaking, as we know. And I've been doing a lot of writing recently, so I'm now getting back into the speaking, and I would love to know what you think. So I'm going to sign off letting you know that this is a recording, a one take only, no, what do they say? No editing, no filters. It's just me talking purely. And I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel. But first, it's going to go out to you in the WhatsApp group. And I'd love to know what you think. I've just been in the group, not even a week, and I'm really excited to share this with you and to get some feedback too. I look forward to doing more. And my next topic will be tenacity. Do let me know what you think. Ciao.